There are so many things in OFM that you can only learn by being in the game for long enough. You're not able to learn everything from just like one course from like a couple YouTube videos. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you most of the important things that I had to learn myself. That wasn't in a course, that wasn't in like Telegram groups or anything like this. In my past 4 years of being in OFM, that if I knew from the beginning in my first year or two, then it would have saved me so much time and I would have made so much money. If you haven't seen me before, my name is Armi. I've been in OFM for over 4 years now, and my agency is doing right now over $300,000 every single month. So let's get right into the video. So the first thing that we are going to be learning is the mindset that it took me to grow from 0 to 300K a month. Second is going to be the creators. Third is going to be generally about all the OFM traffic methods. Fourth is networking with other agency owners. And lastly, just the pure money side of OF. I know that you don't want to hear all this mindset about like David Goggins, push yourself, go hard, all this shit, but I'm not going to be talking about that in this video. So first about the mindset part. First is I want to talk about the survivorship bias. What this is, super shortly, in World War II, the American army wanted to make their planes as bulletproof as possible. And what they did is they looked at all of the airplanes that came back, that basically survived the battle. And what they have seen is some of the airplanes that survived did not get hit at the green spots. So what they thought to themselves is, okay, they're not getting hit at those spots, so let's reinforce all of the other parts. But one smart guy realized that it's vice versa. So those airplanes that got hit from any of the parts apart from the green ones survived. So what they had to reinforce is the parts that basically survived. How you can implement this in your own agency, in your own life, is you're only going to see the people who are succeeding. You're only going to see the success stories. You're only going to see people are making 100K, 200K, 300K a month. You're only going to see, when you're scrolling on social media, that everyone is getting millions and millions of views. But the thing is, you're only seeing the people who are succeeding. Because if you really break down, only people who are going to be flexing with their results are the ones who are successful. 99% of the people who are not making any money, they don't have anything to post. And also, if you go on social media, obviously you're only going to see the posts which are going viral because they are fucking viral. You're not going to see the post which has only been seen by 100 people, right? Because they are only being seen by 100 people. So this is a huge thing. If you're not succeeding right now and you're looking at all of the other people, don't get discouraged because again, you're only going to see the people who are number one, who are succeeding. Next is the learned helplessness. You might have tried IG, might have tried outreaching to creators, tried to fix your chatting, try any of this stuff, and it did not work. So you tried it for like a couple of weeks, couple of months, and it still did not work. And you're going to give up because it did not work before. So what happened is previously you might have seen like uncontrollable bad events. So for example, a creator left, or you tried to do X, Y, and Z with your IG stuff. It did not really work out. And what you felt like, what you might have felt like, is that you don't have any control over it. So you are just going to give up on it and feel helpless. Please don't do this. Like, because there is like so many people who are succeeding every single day with OF. So it's possible. You just have to use the right things. You have to use the right systems, the right people, the right creators, basically the right system to scale your OFM agency. It's just like basic math and basic fundamentals. But if you're not using them correctly, then you're not going to get the results that you want. So please don't go into this learned helplessness phase where you feel like that it's never going to work out, because it is. I have many consulting clients that felt like that, okay, this is the last 1, 2, 3 months in OF because this is their last chance. They have tried everything and it did not work out. We just applied the right systems and boom, they started scaling almost overnight. So it's possible. Like, just don't give up on it. And lastly, which is like one of my favorite topics, is the stock day paradox. So many people have seen on YouTube that you have to set goals that, okay, I want to reach 100K in the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, next year, or whatever time frame. And whenever that happens, for example, your goal is to scale to 100K per month within the next 30 days. 30 days passes by and X, Y, and stuff happened, and you were only able to scale to 50K a month, let's say. And you might get discouraged because you did not reach the goal that you wanted, so you are going to be kind of depressed. Well, not depressed, but at least feel kind of sad and like unmotivated. Okay, so next month, still the goal is 100K, another 30-day passes by, still did not happen. Next month, same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing. What you're going to realize is you're constantly going to get discouraged because you're not getting the results that you want, because you set a time frame in which in some cases you might not be able to control. So it also happened to me. Like, I was fucking discouraged because I constantly set goals of like, okay, when I started to reach my first 10K, okay, I should reach 20K in the next 30 days. It did not happen. I was discouraged. I did not want to do the work anymore because I did not reach the result that I wanted. So what I had to realize is to use the stock day paradox, which is have unrelenting faith that it is going to happen eventually, but also being brutal about confronting the facts. Don't be super duper optimistic and don't be super pessimistic either. Have enough optimism to know that, okay, eventually, if I'm going to stick to it, if I'm going to listen to the right people, if I'm constantly going to be learning from people above me, then eventually it's going to happen, but I'm not going to put exact time frame on it. This is the stock day paradox. Make sure to like look it up on YouTube because it's a really interesting story. So we discussed the most important about mindset. Next is going to be the creators. So we came up with some of my friends with a saying, which is not if, but when the creator leaves. Many clients that I have told me that, yeah, I have this creator, we have been working together for like 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, whatever, and she's going to be super loyal to me, she's never going to quit. 2, 3 months later, the model quits. Now they are fucked, right? So this is why I constantly tell people to not if, but when the creator leaves. First of all, to be prepared, because any single day, your top model that you have like a really fantastic relationship with, they can leave. And also make sure that the revenue concentration of one singular model is not above 30%, because I've seen agencies who are doing multi six figures, for example, like 100K, 200K with one model, and that's it. Next day, model leaves. On Monday, they were like a big successful agency, multi six figures. On Tuesday, they are nobodies. There's a problem right there. Next is creators or your business partners. Don't treat them like cattle or like content machines. They are your number one asset, because if they don't feel belonging to the team, if they don't want to do the work because they don't enjoy being with you or working with you, then you're going to be in a really tough position. So make sure to treat your creators as your business partners and also people that you have to coach and that you have to mentor, because you also cannot think that the models are going to be perfect from the get-go and they would like to work 24/7 every single day. So again, creators are being your number one asset, so make sure to treat them properly. And lastly, about the creators, which is going to be huge that no one talked about, is actually keep the creators updated. Because every single person only sees the work that they are doing themselves, right? And with this, if you are not telling constant updates to the creator, what she might see is that nothing is happening, because she don't know like, okay, all the backend stuff, okay, that you started running like a couple more IG accounts, couple more Reddit accounts, it's under warm up, you're testing out X, Y, and Z. They don't know this because they are not being updated. But if you constantly tell them, okay, this week we're going to be focused on this, okay, now the Reddit account got banned, unfortunately, but we are already like setting up a couple more accounts, it's under warm up, it should be done by next Monday, all of this stuff, then they are going to feel like, okay, you're actually doing the fucking work. But if you just like don't tell them anything and just tell, okay, do the content and that's it, then they feel like that you're not doing anything because they are not getting the updates that they want. So make sure to keep them constantly updated about the things that are happening. Next, which obviously most people want to know, are the methods and the traffic. I also made this mistake that I was constantly focused on methods and the technical part. If you're not running a big black hat operation like dating apps or like mass accounts or anything like that, then usually the technical stuff is like 20% of the success. You need to get the technical stuff right, but by the technical stuff being right, you're not going to be immediately successful. If you're looking at IG, I still get many messages every single day. Hey bro, I'm not getting the views. What is wrong with my setup? Usually, if you are getting at least like a couple hundred or a couple thousand views, with the technical setup, usually there isn't a lot of problem. It's only going to be the fucking content. As I mentioned here, technical stuff is around 20% of the success. If you don't have it correctly, then you're going to fail. But if you have it correctly, it's still not the end. You still need to push good content because all of these methods are just a way of distributing content. That's it. Methods are just a way of distributing content. Nothing else, nothing more. That is what you're doing with this. If you're distributing a lot of shit content, then you're going to get shit results. If you're distributing with the same method good content, you're going to be getting way better results. Next, which is going to be fucking huge, that I use this so many times, and that is, I would say, like the number one reason why I know so much, which is just straight up reverse engineering. Obviously, you're not able to see anyone's backend systems by reverse engineering, but you're able to see what they're doing promotion side. Like I use it every single day. I've used it for 4 years now. Literally go to any of the social medias, spend 1 to 3 hours every single day looking at what other people are doing with their content, with their funnels, what kind of socials they're using, what is their comment strategy, what hashtags they're using, what content they are posting. Reverse engineer their success and use it to make your own. Because what you are going to see when people are going viral is the formula for going viral. If you just reverse engineer the whole thing, then you're also going to be getting good results. And lastly, which is going to be another important thing, in most cases, there is no secret method. Obviously, there are going to be like a couple social medias which are like hidden that I also run myself, but it's not the biggest reason why we are successful. In most cases, it's just about doing more and doing better. If you really break down, obviously, as I mentioned, there are going to be like a smaller couple of things that are like secret, but in most cases, if you just look at the 80-20, then 80% is going to be doing more, like more creators, more accounts, more content, and doing better management, better content, better systems. That's unfortunately, if you really break down, that's about it. Next is going to be the networking, because I know I still get many messages. Hey bro, do you want a network? Hey bro, what's up? Do you want a network? Do you want to hop on a call? Like, it's not going to work out. Maybe if all of us are on the same level. For example, if you're an agency owner messaging me who's doing like 300K, 400K a month, at that point, we might be able to like discuss a couple of things. But if you're just starting out making like 10K, 50K, 100K a month, then why would I want to network with you? And that's going to be through either for you, you might be making 100K a month and you might get a message from a guy who's making 10K. You don't want to network with him because they are at a very different level than you. So what I did is I realized this. Okay, I don't have anything that these guys want to know. When I started off, like 4 years ago, I was mainly doing dating apps, mainly Bumble. And what I know is, even back then, there weren't that many people who were running Bumble. So what I did, I doubled down on learning Bumble and all this dating app stuff. I went to people way ahead of me and told them, hey bro, I have this Bumble method. Do you want to see it? I'm like happy to help you out. I love your videos. I love your content. I love you. Do you want to see it? I'm just happy to like help you for free. Anything that you want. I gave first. And because of this, they wanted to give me something back. And because of this, I give them something that they haven't done, that they wanted and that they did not run. And in exchange, they give me something else in return. This is fucking networking. Because networking is just value exchange. That's it. that is going to be the next topic, is just simple value exchange. Why would someone want to network with you? It's going to be, what can I offer to you and what you can offer to me? Simple as that. If you really break down networking and like all these events and all this shit. Value exchange. And for my last topic, the money side, which is true for every single industry, like all of these like drop shipping or like e-commerce or like Amazon FBA, OF, or like all of these things, is everyone is flexing with their revenue. No one is flexing with their profit, right? I have seen agencies who are making $1 million a month revenue, but their profit is 100K a month. They've also, I even have like one of the consulting clients, they are doing 150K revenue and their profit is 100K a month. Both of the agencies are making the same amount of money. One of them is basically 7 times more successful on paper, but you're not able to buy Rolexes or Ferraris or like whatever bullshit you want from revenue. You're only able to buy it from profit that you're able to get at the end of the day. And I even know like a couple gurus who like again flexing with 300K a month, 500K a month, any of these numbers, and they are pushing so much into paid ads that it's not even profitable for them, but it's good to keep up their whole brand. Because as I mentioned, everyone is flexing with their revenue, no one is flexing with their profit. And you can, for the profit, you can say whatever you want. Like no one is able to like fact check you. Like make sure to like look into this and don't just get fooled by looking at their revenues, because in most cases it's not going to mean that much. And lastly, it's going to be luck. And I've seen this so many times that, as you know, like in OF, you're making your money from basically the creator. Obviously, you're also going to put your marketing skills and your team and your SOPs and your whatever. But if the creator is not good, then you're not able to be making decent money, because at the end of the day, they are the product. And I've seen many agencies that even come to me that, hey, bro, we were able to sign a model who's making 100K a month or 150K or whatever because they got lucky and they don't know what to do. And on paper, they're a super successful agency because they're making over 6 figures a month. They're also in like verified earners groups and like all of these 6-figure groups, and they have no clue what to do. They just got lucky by signing creators who are making decent amount of money. So this is also comes back to the previous topic that we discussed, which is you're only going to see the people who are succeeding, which is going to be super true. And I met some of these guys who are, again, just got straight up lucky. I've also met some of them, like when I started off, when I wasn't really making any money, but they were making like 100K, 200K, 300K a month. And they had like, again, 1 or 2 creators who are already like super big on social media. They just got lucky with it. And once the model left, what I discussed after that, not if, but when the creator leaves, they went to zero, they went bankrupt because they did not have proper system. They weren't able to like properly have a system and a structure which is able to like guarantee results. So these couple of topics is going to, if I would have seen all of this, if someone told me all of these smaller things when I started off, I would have made so much more money. So much more money when I started off. And if you're an agency owner doing anywhere between 5K to 50K a month, and you don't know what to do next or what is exactly wrong and why you are not able to scale the business. Is it, do I need more traffic? Do I need more creators? Do I need better systems? Do I need better chatting? And you're looking all over the place on YouTube and you're trying to fix the wrong things, then make sure to schedule a totally free agency audit with me, link in the description, where I'm going to personally look through your agency, figure out the bottlenecks, and discuss how me and my team is able to help you to multi 6 figures a month. That's about it. See you guys.